everyone! So this is my everyday makeup routine to start off with, and then I turn it into this look inspired by Mavis, which is a character from Hotel Transylvania 2. So Hotel Transylvania 2 comes out on February the 15th, and to coincide with that I wanted to kind of create a makeup tutorial that you could recreate, but I wanted to do it so that you could wear it in the day and the night. So I did a daytime version and a nighttime version. If you want to read a bit more about Hotel Transylvania, you can go into the description box and click the links there, and you can go to any of the different social medias and everything like that. So today's look again is inspired by Mavis, and because she's from Hotel Transylvania 2, I decided to give away 5 DVDs to 5 lucky people. So if you want to win one of these Hotel Transylvania 2 DVDs, all you have to do is comment down below the word Mavis, and 5 of you will get them sent out to you. So as I said, this is also my everyday makeup routine, which I'm very excited about because this is a requested video and I really wanted to do this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get started. So for my makeup look today, I've already done my primer and my base, as I kind of wanted to focus on the rest of the features. So I used my Nivea Post-Men Shave Balm for the primer. This is amazing. It gives such an even skin tone coverage to kind of work on and build on, and I really like it. It's a really good consistency as well. And then I went in with my Maybelline new Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. This is my new foundation at the moment. It's my favourite. I've been loving it. It's only £8 as well, from like Superdrug or Boots, which is really good. And obviously Mavis, who this look is inspired by, has a very flawless coverage, and her skin is just perfectly smooth, and I love that. That's what her skin looks like, so I went with a really smooth, even coverage. I'm now going to go in with concealer, so I'm going to be using the NARS Creamy Concealer. As you can see, I have a very annoying red spot at the moment. I don't know where that came from, but I really need to cover that up because it is causing my makeup to look a little bit cakey against the rest of my skin tone. So this NARS concealer is very good at covering redness. I find it's not as good under the eyes, but I find it's really good for covering like redness and dark areas. As you can see, it's just covered it. I mean, it's an amazing concealer. I don't really know what's happening at the moment. I'm just having a few breakouts and it's quite annoying, but you know what? We're all girls, it happens. And we've just got to get through it together. Okay, so now I'm going to be going in with powder. So this is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Matte Powder. And I'm just going to use this powder brush to apply this. This is such a highly pigmented powder. It just mattifies everything down and I love it. And I've just got powder in my eye and it's flying everywhere right now. And it hurts so bad. As you can see, that is all of my powder done. It is very mattified and quite pale as well, because I really don't do kind of like darker toned makeup because I'm very like light skin toned, and Mavis is too, so that is perfect. So now I'm going to go in with a blush. So this is the Milani Baked Blush in number 5 Luminoso, and I'm just going to take my Real Techniques blush brush for this. And even though this looks like it wouldn't be that pigmented, it is extremely pigmented. Like very light pink. It's not showing up as well as it is in real life on camera, but it's gorgeous, and this is like the perfect flush that I've been loving, especially for the springtime as well, because it's not too much, it's just quite natural and I really like it. So in the springtime I absolutely love a kind of flawless base makeup, that type of thing going on. So of course I've got to add a bit of highlighter, so I'm going to go in with my I was going to say Benefit, the Balm Mary Luminizer. This is amazing. It suits Mavis's look perfectly as well because it's very shimmery, and as I said, Mavis has a very flawless complexion, and I just love a bit of highlighter along my cheekbones. It just adds a little bit more to my makeup look, and I will be wearing this every day. Also on the Cupid's bow because you've got to add it there. Also just add a little bit to the brow bone. And if you're feeling adventurous and you really want to go highlighted, add some down your nose. Once I've done that, I just like to brush over all of my makeup with this brush. This is the Real Techniques Duo Fibre Face Brush. I find it really good if I just brush over all of my makeup, and it kind of gets rid of any loose particles, and this makes my makeup last longer because I often find that I forget to blend some of the powder in or the blusher, so I like to just go over this. And of course this is a clean brush. It's not adding anything to my face, it's literally just toning it down and making sure that it's all flat. Now we're going to move on to eyes. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette today because I love this palette and I recently got it. I spoke about it in my previous haul, and I want to start off with a very light makeup look that I would usually use, and then I'm going to turn it into my night makeup look that Mavis would wear. So I'm going to start off by going in the crease with a shade called Hazelnut. This is quite pigmented actually. I used it yesterday and it is a lot more pigmented than I originally thought. So I'm just going to run this all along my crease. This is a really pretty hazelnutty brown colour. The things I love about the Too Faced palette colours are the colours literally, like the names, describe what it is. So like the Champagne Truffle one, it's like a light pink, and the Salted Caramel. Oh no, I've just been saying the wrong names. Sorry, the one I'm using is Salted Caramel. I just realised I said that wrong in my last video as well. But yeah, I'm just going with Salted Caramel all along my crease. So that is the first colour done, and then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of Marzipan, and I'm just going to apply this all in the eyelid, like the middle of the eyelid, because this is such a gorgeous shimmery colour and I love to add a bit of shimmer to my eyes. My eye makeup doesn't look right unless it's shimmery to me. I'm then going in with mascara, so I'm going in with my favourite mascara, which is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. As you can see, I don't really do much to my makeup. I like to keep it quite natural for spring especially, because every day I don't really like to go quite dramatic. I like for it to be quite quick and easy to do, and I don't like to use too many products either, especially in the daytime, so that is why I only use 2 eyeshadow colours for the daytime look. This mascara is so good, as you can see, although I'm having a few problems at the moment with my left eye. I don't know what is happening with it, but I'm losing eyelashes rapidly, which is obviously not good. I don't know where they're going, but I'm finding it a lot harder to apply mascara to it because of the loss of eyelashes, but nevertheless we're powering through and I will make it work. I'm also just going to add a little bit to my bottom eyelashes. I don't like to add too much because I often find that they go quite spidery if I add a lot, but I'm just going to add a little bit. I'm also just going to add a little bit more blush because I like to add a bit more blush. Brings a bit of colour back into my face. I'm then finally going to go in with my lip colour, and this is the MAC lipstick in Faux. I love this shade. And that is my daytime spring everyday makeup look. So now this is my daytime look. I'm going to turn my everyday daytime look into Mavis's night look. So Mavis has a very dark toned eye and lip, so I'm going to be really spicing it up. And if you have a spring night out that you're going to want to go on to, if you have a spring night out that you have planned, I'm going to show you a makeup tutorial for that, inspired by Mavis. So the complexion that I already have is very much like hers, so I'm just going to go in with a bit more eyeshadow. So I'm going to again use the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, but instead I'm going to go in with the shade Semi Sweet, and this is a very dark matte brown, and I'm just going to apply this into my outer corner and blend that out. Obviously you can go very dramatic with this because it is a nighttime look and Mavis's eyes are very, very dark. Now for me that's still not dark enough, so I'm going to go in with a bit of Haute Chocolate, I think I said that right, mixed with Amaretto, which is an even darker brown, and I'm just going to carry on blending this to make it really dark and smoky. So as you can see, my eyes are looking a bit more darker now, and I love this look because it looks exactly like Mavis's. Mavis obviously uses black eyeshadow, but I wanted to go for brown, like very, very dark brown, because I love how that looks. And then finally, to turn it into Mavis a little bit more, I'm going to go in with a very, very dark lip colour, and this is the Too Faced Melted Chocolate in Chocolate Cherries, which I'm very, very excited to use. So now I'm just going to pop this on my lips. So that is the end of my Mavis inspired makeup tutorial. I really hope you enjoyed it. Give it a huge thumbs up if you did, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!